Just 1 second. There you go. Lewin, the recording has started already. So your time it starts in three, two, one, go.
Okay, hi everyone. Today I want to talk about the topic children under ages. All children have smartphones. Uh, let's start with this point. It's increasingly common to see young children using smartphones. Nowadays, it's very common to see young children using smartphones in shopping malls, restaurants, or even at home. Parents often get a phone to the kids to keep them calm. This happens because phones are easy to use and full of games, videos, and fun apps to catch children's attention. But just because it's common doesn't mean it's good. Okay, should a 5 or have their own device? And which is ask an important question. Uh, at that age, kids still learning how to talk, play, and interact with others. Having a personal phone may take away important time they need to grow and learn. Also, they don't have to mature to use it safely or in a balanced way. Thesis. Children at the age should own smartphones due to health, development, and safety reasons. The main idea of this presentation is that children under age should not own smartphones because phones can affect their health, mental, and emotional development, and their safety. In this presentation, I will explain why. Brain development under 8. Children brains are rapidly developing. Uh, this is when they view important skills in language, attention, memory, and problem solving. They need a kind of simulation to grow well. And the second point, they need physical play and face-to-face interaction. Physical play and face-to-face interaction help children learn how to move, talk, and connect with others. Running, drawing, building with blocks, and talking to people in real life are essential for healthy brain development. Screen time reduces real life stimulation for growth. Uh, Too much screen tends to take away those real life experiences. Watching videos or playing games on a phone doesn't give the same learning opportunities. Kids need to touch, move, and talk on just swipe and scroll. Okay, let's start with the three slide. Physical health effects. Risk of vision problems due to screen exposure. Too much time looking on the screen can cause eye strain, dryness, and blurry vision. Young age are more sensitive. Uh, Blue light disrupts healthy sleep patterns. Uh, Blue light from screens affect sleep. It tricks the brain into thinking it's still daytime. So children would have trouble falling asleep or getting that wet. And sedentary behavior increases obesity rates. Using smartphone often means less movement. Sitting for long periods leads to less physical activity, and this can raise the risk of childhood obesity. Slide number 4, emotional and social impact. Children become more isolated. Excessive device use can children to spend more time online than interacting with people in their surroundings. It reduces face-to-face social interactions, which can lead to social isolation over time, affecting their ability to form relationships and handle social situations. Second point, early device use may lead to screen addiction. Early access to digital devices can facilitate the development of a screen addiction. Children depend on the devices for stimulation, which can affect their concentration, sleep, and interactions in the real world. And the last one, weakens communication and empathy skills. Spending too much time in front of a screen can interfere with the development of communication and empathy skills. Oral interaction lack the emotional richness of face-to-face communication, making it harder for children to understand and respond appropriately to others' emotion. Slide number 5. internet safety risks. Children lack judgment to stay safe online. Children often lack the maturity and critical thinking skills to fully understand online risks. They may not recognize dangerous situations, such as sharing personal information, interacting with strangers, or accessing harmful content, making them vulnerable to online threats. Exposure to inappropriate content. The internet is filled with content that is not suitable for children, such as violence, explicit material, or harmful ideologies. Without proper supervision, children can accidentally or intentionally come across such content which can negatively impact their development and well-being. And the last one, risks of online predators and cyberbullying. The anonymity of the internet allows online predators to exploit children. They may try to establish traps and manipulate young users. Additionally, cyberbullying is a significant risk where children can be targeted, harassed,
Lewin, you have two
or,
minutes left.
okay, the teacher, humiliated online, affecting their mental and emotional health. In conclusion, it's about protection, not punishment. Setting limits on screen time and monitoring digital activity is not about punishing children, but about protecting them. The goal is to shield them from harmful content, excessive screen time, and online rates, helping to ensure their safety and healthy development. Let childhood be full of real experiences. Childhood should be a time for real world experiences like outdoor play, building relationships, and learning through their interaction. These experiences are crucial for emotional, social, and cognitive development and help children grow in a balanced and healthy way. And the last one, our role is to guide kids towards healthy development. As adults, it's our responsibility to guide children in making healthy choices, including limiting screen time and encouraging activities that foster physical, emotional, and social growth by offering support, setting boundaries, and modeling healthy behaviors. We help children navigate the world in a positive directions. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Lewin. Great time management as well. You were able to do the presentation in 7 minutes and 15 seconds. Great job. Thank you. Great job. Please stop sharing your screen right now and let's move on to the Q&A. Harold, please ask a question to Lewin. Harold, in 3, 2, 1. Let's move on to Sandra. Sandra, please ask a question to Lewin.
Lewis, and why is important to protect children under age from owning a smartphone?
Lewin, you're on mute.
Sorry, Sandra. She is skim. Sorry, Sandra. Can you repeat again your question, please?
Yes. Why it is important to protect children under age from owning a smartphone?
Did you get the question, Lewin?
Okay. I think it's important to protect young children from smartphone because they can see things that are not good for their age, right? Also, too much screen time can affect the health, the learning, and how they talk with others.
Thank you, Lewin. Catherine, please ask a question to Lewin.
Okay, teacher. And Levin, and will you prohibit the use of cell phones in the classroom?
Do you get the question, Owen?
Can you repeat the question, Catherine? Excuse me.
Will you prohibit the use of cell phones in the classroom?
By
Will you
your
prohibit or restrict the use of cell phone in the
by your
classroom?
by your targets, right? Okay. No, I wouldn't prioritize the use of cell phones in the classroom. I think they can be a distraction and make it harder to focus.
Great answer and great question. Yeah, Lenis, please ask a question to Lewin.
Of course. What at what age do they think I should have their output smartphone?
At what age do you think is recommended for a teacher, for a student, for a child to have a smartphone? Sorry.
Okay. Since my point of view, I think it's better to have a balance allowed on smartphone when you are older. Maybe around 16, excuse me, 16 or 17, more or less.
Okay, thank you. Anna, your question.
Okay. Levin. What is the strategy for the use? Would you like? So, what strategies would you like to use for the health children, right? And the use on the electronic device is the more responsibility.
Mm, let me process your question, Anna.
Okay,
Uh,
and
can you repeat again your question, please?
okay, and is what strategic would you like to use the help children, sorry, and the use divides more responsibility.
Okay. If I had a children and I get a cell phone uh, while I am watching her, right? It's under my supervision.
Okay. Great
Is
question.
according with your question? Is according with your question or not?
That's something I will be grading on. But thank you, and a great question, and thank you, Lewin, for your answer. Harold, last call. Do you have a question for Lewin? Harold is doesn't have a question for you, so let's move on to the feedback. Like when you have a great level of fluency, there are some minor improvements that I think we could do. Once again, as Jarlen is trying to improve your fluency, your rhythm using connected speeches, idioms, and phrasal verb could be helpful for you. I noticed some minor pronunciation mistakes, some words that were mispronounced, such as device, thesis, 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 physical, no physical,
Okay.
growth, growth. Remember the th sound at the end, growth,
Graph.
vision, at the very beginning, and patterns. Also, I noticed that there were some, maybe it was because of the fast pitch rhythm that you were having, but some have were sounding quite particular to have, has, and some can to can't. Can to can't.
Okay.
There were some times that you were supposed to say can, but you said can't instead. Some other time that you were supposed to say have, but you say has instead. And also another one that I noticed the most was on health. health. Remember the th sound at the very end, health.
Help,
If
help,
we
help.
say help, is another thing around health, salud, help, ayuda. And then, y esto pasa mucho en todos los que somos hispanohablantes latinos, españoles, todos los que hablamos el español de forma nativa, es el tema de que solemos poner el estrés al finalizar en las preguntas que terminan en ion. Supervisión, intention, implementation, iteration. That happens a lot. And supervision, remember, is interaction, supervision, implementation. The stress always, most of the time, always goes on the very two or the first syllable. Instead of interaction, instead of interaction, is supervision instead of supervision. Other than that, great job. I think the simple way that you present your slides was great. It was very straight to the point. It was easy to navigate. So I got no complaints at all on your presentation. Just me trying to give a feedback on something, just me being picky. Y simplemente el profe siendo cansón cogiendo cositas para darte un feedback on it. Other than that, great job. Great job. I'm going to stop the recording right now, and then we're going to be moving forward to Harold.
Okay.
Thank you, Lewin.
Teacher, I appreciate it.
And thank you for being so attentive to the